All right. Thank you guys.
Good luck, Akko.
Thank you guys. All right. I'm gonna turn you guys away so I don't see the analysis.
Sounds good. All right. Hey, everyone. I don't know if anyone's here right now, but this is the Mike Perea Memorial Open. We got Adrian A as black playing against his opponent, Evan. My name's TJ, and this is Adam.
Hello.
I am turning on the DVDs so please do not mess with them. For those of you that are just walking in, I will repeat my last announcement. So last time we're going to
I'm looking at the chat. It's so weird
What's up?
because it's just us 10 seconds ago.
This will be fun. Let's get this for the recording, though.
Yeah.
So we know Akko from the University of Iowa, where we are old stomping
Where we
ground.
pummeled him. I've got a undefeated score against Taco.
I don't know about that, but
I'm fairly certain.
you've never beaten. Akko's never beaten Nancy.
And
That's why you gotta.
I've never lost to you either, TJ. So
We might have to check out our chess.com.
let's not do that.
You and Akko do have a chance to battle it out at the
That's
QC.
true.
I don't know if Akko signed up for that yet. Is
He
there
should
a
have.
deadline?
He said he was going to play me.
He is going to, but I don't know if there's a deadline for.
You just pay more
Eventually. Yeah, I signed up for the U1500 one.
Yes, Smurf.
I know. I guess we could do some puzzles while we wait.
Well, it should begin in about
We're starting soon.
a couple of minutes, right?
Yeah, I think they're starting soon.
You just got to do the standard.
Well, this is so weird. I'm watching myself on the YouTube reacting to.
Yeah, from like 30 seconds ago. Isn't it kind of interesting?
Don't forget, next week is the 360 230. Cover that. And the state championship.
If you are not going to make it,
Very strange.
It is strange. But it will be important to keep up with the chat, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Hey, we got 2 viewers. It's just me and you. What's her name? Is
please visit the medical website. There's a list of information. Talk to Kevin. He's usually the person that you would talk to.
Wait, we got a comment. It's a great.
Hey, the chat shows up in chat.
We'll all be ready again. I will be able to make it, so I will do via Zoom to say hi. What I do.
Private chat.
So, is there anything we can do to make this tournament better for you guys? We're all
Oh.
about you players.
Oh, you can see.
You can see the
them
messages,
on
but
the
you can't
screen.
put them in.
You can't type.
Hopefully, I am.
But we don't need to type. We should be able to.
Yeah, you can see.
Who's the host?
So we can.
Yeah, I'm the host.
I think you're able to message. I don't know
Okay,
why.
cool. So I don't need the stream up.
Yes, I'd love to have a car with some.
Makes me feel good. I don't like watching myself on video. It's weird.
So that is kind of my goal to make it even better for you guys.
Hey, we have 3 people.
3 people?
Right?
Yeah.
There's
No,
anything we can do,
it's
let us
just you and Akko's account, isn't it? You, Akko's account, and me. That's 3.
So Akko is watching himself. I think that makes sense.
Maybe.
All right, we got the
The
game.
game is starting. E4.
We got
Best
E4.
by test. D6. Who would have guessed?
Beautiful. Akko's got his perk. Let's see how the
He's probably going to shoot for his perk.
There's no way to avoid the perk. That's the best part about it.
Knight F6. It's perkalicious.
Mhm.
Knight C3.
This is all the
Six.
main line. Let's see. This is where you can kind of start deviating. You could play the Austrian attack with f3 or f4. Well, opponent plays knight f3.
I've beaten many a perk against Akko in these lines. So he did play bishop c4. I think Akko said he was looking at this line before. Castles. Nothing too terribly interesting.
Yeah,
except he took on e4. So the tactic here is take on here and then d5, where you get the piece back.
Yeah, I wonder if the opponent fell for it or if he knew this is because this isn't necessarily bad for white, but it's not. I think it equalizes for black pretty much.
Yeah.
Let's go to the analysis board and then we can show it on the board.
So the line I showed was after take, knight takes because it's a free piece. He's taking on the board. D5 will recollect a piece. You can either take on D5.
This is considered a little bit better.
Yeah. So he did end up going D5.
Okay.
So that's where we're at.
Let's see how white responds. I think this is pretty bad for white, I believe, because you give up the bishop.
And maybe it goes knight c3, but I like the bishop.
Knight c3 is bad too because you want the bishop.
Queen did end up taking, so he took with the bishop.
Oh, he took the bishop. Okay, so the opponent, I don't think he knows this very well.
But I think he'll go knight c3. Yeah. Knight c3, and I guess the queen has to go back. But
the queen has to go back. But now, if you really want to play
try and get bishop, right? You wanna play h3.
Yeah.
So that there's not a whole bunch of pressure coming down.
You don't necessarily have to.
Maybe you want to go queen d6 instead.
Yeah.
Because maybe you want your rook here. Maybe you want to go c5, bishop g4. Try and put a lot of pressure on d4.
Yeah, the d pawn. Because the knight doesn't really have a good place to go right now.
He did not go back. He went queen c4.
Okay. I like queen c4. The light squares are super weak. There's really no way to put pressure on the knight. I guess you can't play that right away, but yeah, there's really no way to put pressure on the queen. Maybe you try to trade the queen, but I really like this for black. I think white's already trying to equalize here. I don't know what the engine says, but
queen e2.
Queen e2 is on the board. Yeah, so white's already recognized they messed this up, and now they're just trying to. You could even
trying to Anish Giri this thing.
It's time for damage control for white. You could even take here and go here. And how does I don't know how white prevents their pawn structure from getting damaged because you're threatening this.
And you've got the pawn majority over here, so that would definitely not be good to have this pawn here.
Because you can't move the knight because you're going to drop the knight.
It'll effectively almost kind of look like you've got two pawns against. If these end up getting doubled.
This double pawn structure looks really bad for white. If Akko plays this way, I would be happy with his position. But if he wants to be a little more ambitious, he could keep the queens on the have more dynamic.
Nick's the bunny. Thank you for showing up in the chat.
Hey, Nico. I think that's Nico from.
That's Nico?
Yeah. What's up, Nico? Not Dusan. I think it's Nico with a K.
What are we doing, homie? We're watching Akko play against Kevin in the Mike Perea Memorial Tournament. He trades queens. White takes back with the knight.
Wait, who are you if you're not Nico?
What are we doing? Bishop g4. Good move.
Yeah, bishop g4 is on the board. I really like this.
They're Nix. They're a bunny. Very nice to meet you.
Oh. Hi, Nix. Didn't know bunnies could play chess, but you learn something new every day.
That's true. So all right. He goes bishop f4, and I think we said we like this.
Yeah.
So I guess White is saying, hey, you got to do something about your c7
but
pawn.
you don't necessarily have to. You could even just push c6.
That is doing something about it. Yes, we are live streaming some OTB. Have you been playing chess for a long time, Nix?
I don't know who
Me
this
neither.
is. I guess it's not Nico. I thought this was Nico from the. He's like a really strong high school player in Iowa City, but let's see. I want to put their UFCF ratings on the
You want me to do
analysis,
that?
or I can just look them up and then I'll tell you.
Do I need to put them in?
Well, you don't need to, but I want to find them at least. Let's see.
Played chess for a year, then I left and started online chess. February this year.
All right, so Kevin.
What's your rating, Nix?
I don't know if this is Kevin Chen or if this is Kevin. Semper.
We don't have to put ratings. No.
It's 1848 and
1690.
Like, I don't know. I just think it'd be interesting just to put them in because Akko's playing up right now. So Kevin Chen is 1848 USCF.
Okay, so I'm gonna do some weird stuff. Rating for White is 18 something. 18 something.
18. Let me double check. 1848.
And Akko is
1693. Do we have any moves on the board? Okay, so he is reaching for c6, which I think is a decent move, but he didn't play it yet.
c6. We were thinking that was a decent move. And we're still threatening to damage the pawn structure, and I'm not sure.
There's really no way to avoid that.
Yeah.
Once you play knight g3, then you just take.
And maybe you'll even win a pawn as black.
Yeah, if you go knight g3 and take, then yeah, you win the pawn. So you can't really even move this knight. You could play c3 yourself.
You just joined the stream randomly? Well, we hope you stay. It'll get very lonely if we don't have a bunny in our chat. Akko is a good friend of ours from our Iowa days.
Yeah, we all went to the University of Iowa. Actually repping the club right now.
For some street cred. So we might see White go c3 here. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, what happened?
What do we have?
There was a queen.
So we have c6.
The pawn structure looks damaged. So c6.
Well, he took, yeah. But what did White do before that? Oh, he played h3. Yeah, so that's even worse.
Yeah, that's even worse because
that's pretty
h3 can.
I wouldn't even play h3 because now you're weakening everything.
He said, "No, I'm not leaving until you kick me out." That's hilarious.
We won't kick you out, Nix the Bunny. You're a valuable member of the Twitch community.
Knight d7.
Okay, Akko plays knight d7.
The knight on e2. Yeah. It's hard for it to find a very decent home. I guess
it is defending the d4
It is defending
pawn.
the d4 pawn. Like maybe it would want to go to d3 eventually, but I think black is slightly better here because of the pawn structure and Also, white pawn shield damaged. Yep. So white's in danger.
Mm-hmm.
It's slightly worse,
Yeah.
and black will probably go e5 here soon. And it'll probably come faster than white can arrange his pieces, so that'll not happen.
Yeah, I do like e5.
You love damaged positions?
Take the knight. Huh? You taking the knight, you're threatening this
Nick's
pawn.
the bunny says, I would love to be white pieces because I love damaged positions. Well, that seems like
you seem like a masochist then.
Rook AD1.
Because I don't think any chess player
Rook
would love
AD1.
this position
That's
for
a
white.
decent move.
Yeah, I think e5.
And you'll take back with the knight.
e5. You could
maybe.
push e5. You could push d5, but now you. Oh wait, no, you can't push d5 because you lose the bishop. So that's not right. I think e5 here is still good. Like, because takes.
Nick's the bunny says, well, I want to ask something, you guys.
e5, maybe bishop back, but this is just not looking hot for. It's not looking hot. You can ask something, Nick.
I guess this is our first foray into streaming. Huh?
Yeah, maybe we'll become professional streamers.
Like when we play these over the board, so
like,
do we have privilege to choose pieces, or are these randomly allotted to players? So typically there will be like a player pool, and they'll have some way of arranging who will play who and whose colors. So you don't get to choose. Typically the tournament director will have a computer system, or they'll randomly pair them together. So they are randomly allotted.
Yeah. So usually you play black and white the equal amount of times.
Ideally.
Like you play black in one game, then you'll play white the next game. Usually it works like that, but sometimes no. Once you join, but they kicked you out.
Why'd they kick you out?
Were you using Stockfish or something? Wait,
He's probably just hopping around too much.
Can it sit still? Wait, Adam, put their names back on, because
darn it.
Just put Kevin Chen and then Adrian Acosta, so they have their actual full names.
So Adrian
Acosta.
1844.
Well,
Adrian Acosta.
1848.
16.
Well,
94. Kevin.
So white's 1848 and 1693.
93. Kevin who?
Chen. Kevin Chen.
Kevin Chen.
Looks good. You were dressed as Batman, and that's why they kicked you.
You should be able to dress as Batman. I know there are much more annoying people that show up to tournaments and will make much.
Yeah, what if Ed showed up as Batman?
Right. There's much more annoying things you can do than dress up like Batman.
Do you think Akka will play e5 here?
I mean, it's.
Or if he'll be scared of the rook.
Adrian Acosta can also go rook over.
Yeah, I like that. e5, there is some. I don't know if you want to do this.
Because he can get his rook in.
Yeah. But even this, I think, is good for black because you have this bishop in a really nice endgame.
But I guess maybe let's not try and give him. Let's
this
not rush to give
you don't
him
have to rush with this,
right? So maybe.
I think this is really strong too. We're here potentially though.
Right. So maybe we go that he goes rook c8. Who's winning right now?
e5.
We don't think either of them.
Maybe e5 takes and now. I do like this.
We like Akko's position a little bit better than White's because that's funny. He was dressed as Batman, but had some spikes on his forearms like proper Batman, and organizers said those are harmful. So,
All right, so Colmex, we're saying we think we don't have the engine up, but we really like white, Black's position because White has these double pawns. Black's bishop is really strong on this diagonal. This pawn's really weak.
and he probably might go like
and-
Rook C8, Rook D8, and then go E5.
Dude, this is actually a nice line though. Like E5, not taking back right away because there's no way to protect the pawn.
Correct.
And then you go here. Bishop. I guess bishop could go here. That's kind of
Black in terms of pawn structure is quite a bit healthier. Because White has 3 pawn islands and Black has 2.
So Akko is Black. Adrian A Costa is.
We're
nickname's
rooting for
Akko.
this guy. And we think he's got a slightly better position here.
Yeah. If I was an engine, maybe even give it like minus 0.8, -1, just because there's really no saving this pawn structure.
I mean, position is position. It's slightly worse
But
worse for White, no?
You do have to capitalize on, but the thing is, it's such a stable advantage, these double pawns and this strong bishop, that it's kind of hard to like really mess this up as long as you don't allow too much counterplay. Like I think here might be, I wouldn't maybe
And then go
back.
Rook D8? I actually think I like that. I think I like going Rook A D8, goading the bishop to move in.
Mhm.
And then going Rook C8, because I think it's okay if we go.
You get a tempo on the bishop, yeah.
So,
But the only problem is now this doesn't come with, but it also, you establish a really nice pawn in the center. So if the bishop goes back here, now, like let's say you make a random move, you don't have to take this, but I think this is a beautiful for Black anyways.
So it isn't
So now you just-
immediately provable that Black is much better, but as pieces come off the board, it will be much harder for White to try and defend his pawn island over here. So look for the end game if he can manage to trade into an end game to be worse for White.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and not even these pawns, but also the queen side with this bishop, and potentially once this pawn's gone, or even if you can trade the c pawn off, you're gonna have access to the queen side. So White's gonna have to be defending two weaknesses on both sides of the board. But we'll see. I don't know how you can mess. Like White might be able to get a draw out of this, but I feel like the moves are really easy for Black here. You could potentially even like, this is probably a stupid idea, but you could potentially try to get like a rook lift on this file, but
that's not entirely a stupid idea.
Yeah,
maybe you also want, maybe as Black you'd want to, like, if he doesn't go a4 right away, you might
a5.
go a4 yourself.
Yeah, go a4.
And then you can go rook
Based on
a5.
the queen side, because you're also kind of, if they don't go a4, let's say they just go stupid move, you push, and now you're kind of locking these pawns.
And you can get your rook in this way.
Yeah, and then the b pawn is pretty weak. If you want to trade it off, then you're going to open the a file. Yeah, I kind of like the a5 idea. I also like just playing for the center, playing either a rook here and then e5, or e5 right away is kind of not exactly.
It might not be the best move because it allows the rook to get in, right?
Yeah, but even here you could.
I don't know if we want to give White this counterplay. I don't know if we want to employ his pieces, so to speak.
Yeah, this does give a lot of counterplay, but now if you don't defend your pawn, then I think you have maybe just enough time to
Rook D1.
rook d1, rook here.
No.
Oh, rook d1.
Rook D1 after he goes rook
Oh.
A8 or FD8. No.
Yeah, but-
Other rook.
Oh, rook d1. You bad. Rook fd1. Yeah.
And all of a sudden it looks a little bit scary.
Yeah, but you have a good bishop against this knight in an endgame like this and the double pawns. I'd probably say it's closer to equal than if you
Advantage bishop,
go into this.
I'd imagine.
Yeah. But I don't know. It'd be kind of hard for me to play this because black, like without so many pieces. I don't know.
There aren't necessarily a whole lot of targets here for black.
Yeah, because there's so many lights.
I don't know if this is the move.
Yeah. I guess you could play against this knight. It doesn't really have a lot of good squares. Like,
yeah, there's no good home for black.
Then get your king in, but
Or
it's a little difficult. Eventually get your knight into a square like this, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know if Akko would want to go into this. I probably wouldn't in the classical game just because I'm very
I wonder
with my end game abilities. So
yeah, I wonder what Akko's thinking about here.
Yeah,
I think he must feel like, hey, those pawns don't look super great, but how do I find better places than D7 or G7 for my pieces?
Mm-hmm.
So I think eventually he will go something like this, and it'll punch open E5.
Yeah, I like that idea a lot better.
Then
Even
after that, this rook counterplay doesn't exist.
Yeah, I really like this idea with like, yeah, this is really nice.
And maybe he'll end up having to go like F4, and then that bishop looks really sad.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do that. Yeah, you'd want to go bishop here so that this doesn't come with tempo, but you still play it, and there's really not much you can do. I really do like rook 80, rook A, D8. We'll see if Akko finds it though, because it is a little concerning, rook or bishop C7. But then, yeah, you just move the rook again, and then because playing rook C7 right away, or rook AC8 right away, you're kind of responding to a threat that isn't really there yet. Like you're telling your opponent, "Oh, I see you have some counterplay, and I'm scared of it, so I'm going to play rook C7 first." But you don't need to play rook C7 first because if white or rook C8 first, because if white goes bishop C7, then you can attack it, and you still have you have the tempo to continue your plan after the bishop moves.
I'll be right back.
Just for the viewer, I know you understood that, Adam.
I'll be right back.
All right. Let's see. How long has Akko been thinking? It's not the easiest position to play, but whoa. What's that? So my elo is, I'm like 2,000, I think 50 on chess.com. You can look up my chess.com profile is Teach44, and then my lead chess is Teach44. So I'm like 2,050 rapid on chess.com. My over the board rating is a lot lower, but I think I'm pretty underrated. It's like almost 1,300, 1,270. Adam, he's asking our elos.
Over the board or online?
Just say both.
I think over the board I'm about 1600, and
I think you're almost
online,
1700.
huh?
I think you're almost 1700.
No, I'm like 1666.
You round up.
Yeah, close to 1700. Online blitz on Lee Chess, I'm about 2000 to 2030. All right, so it looks like he's going to move the rook to c8.
C8.
I think that's an okay move.
It's a solid move.
Plan is,
but I think rook AD8 first is just a lot stronger, just because you don't waste a move with rook C8.
So when you start over the board first, you'll play, and they'll give you a provisional rating based off of your performance, and it will get more and more refined and more accurate the more games you play, and it'll be more stable the more games you play.
You'll be unrated for the first like 10, 15 games,
and then they'll give you a provisional rating.
Yeah. So I've only played like 20 some games, and I'm at 1250 right now, so my rating is not very stable right now. I do like so if you didn't play, let's see, if you didn't play rook AC8, then after here you could potentially reroute the bishop.
I like b6 here as black though.
Yeah, but b6 you could potentially reroute the bishop and claim that you improved your bishop's position, but I don't know. I think rook AC8 was decent then, because this idea, like, it's not great, I don't think, but it also contests black.
Maybe you can go knight b6 there instead of b6 then.
Knight b6.
Yeah. I don't think white wants to take.
Yeah, you don't want to take. You don't want to allow the knight in here. And I guess it doesn't really matter if the knight gets in here. You have this.
But maybe d5 is a fun home after bishop c3.
Bishop c3. You probably wouldn't play bishop c3 right away. Maybe you did that.
Chess boxing tournament.
That'd be fun.
That gives me a headache just thinking about it.
Have you heard of chess boxing?
Well, I watched the Amon Hamilton one against Lawrence Trent. Is there like a weight category, Nix? Or
I didn't know they had chess boxing for like just regular people.
No, like I wonder, like, is there a weight category, or is there an ELO? Do you have to be around?
Yeah, that is interesting.
ELO? I'd be interested to know.
Yeah, you play a GM who's like has no legs or something, who wins.
Right. Yeah. So we looked at this idea of knight b6.
So it's just
so it's
all just kind of mixed. There's no real categories.
So
hey, there's
Eric, hello, DJ.
We are in the middle of Akko's masterpiece. He's got a really nice perk. Eric is the current president of the UI with Chess Club, my protege.
All hail King Eric. I don't think he can go knight b6 right away, because
I don't like knight b6 anyways, because I want you to contest for this and then get the knight here.
I like knight d5 eventually though.
Yeah, but it's not very stable.
I'm not sure. You're right. It would be a better home if
you could find some way to target this pawn with the knight. That'd be nice, like to get a.
Yes, sir.
I think that's why knight e5 would be really nice. You get your knight here targeting this, and then the bishop doesn't want to trade, but now you get pressure on this weak f pawn.
So they were really decent chess players and roughly the same age group.
That's interesting. Wait,
I'm closer to the Illinois side, Eric.
Yeah, me and Eric are actually both in the Quad Cities. We've been playing tournaments and club chess together the last a couple months because I'm back home in the QC. We got people on Twitch.
C4.
If you see us responding
C4.
and seen
H6. C4 and H6.
C4 and H6. That was instant.
On board.
They played that really instantly.
We just looked away from the board for like 5 minutes and poof.
That is true.
You know, I actually saw Eric. I don't know if he saw me, but it was during a race downtown, and I was driving by in a car. It was really rainy that day.
This was in Quad Cities or Iowa City?
It was a Bix, I think.
Mm.
And he had a lady friend with him. So
maybe he played H6. That's kind of funny. Maybe he played H6 to stop the bishop from coming in after rook here. Let's say you play rook here, then but even here you could play like F6.
Yeah. Well, maybe I don't like knight F4 there.
Bishop here, F6. Knight F4 here.
Maybe not exactly there, but
yeah. Like in the future, you're kind of opening. I like H6 to just kind of limit the bishop's options.
I definitely saw you. You had some fairly long hair. You might have needed a haircut.
I need a hair. I think I have Eric's hair right now. Just the long middle part.
Eric's got some luscious hair.
Yeah. What the heck? How's the club going, Eric? Is it popping? I always see like 1 million people join the group me every like couple months.
You won the first game in chess and the rest of the games in boxing. So, like, do you play for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes or what? Like, how does the round thing work? You went B3.
I'll go ahead and put the link on. Let me find this. You went B3. I do not like that move, but I guess
you're welcome, Eric. I mean, it solidifies, right? So, like this knight B6 idea,
and it prevents the pawn from being a target. So it makes sense. I need to. Akko didn't promote when he promoted his channel on his story. He didn't put the link, so I gotta add that.
You have to mark it for him. Yeah. All right, and he goes rook FD8. So this was kind of what we were looking at. There's been like three or four title players. That's kind of cool.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
That reminds me of the one time that I beat Arshak.
You beat Arshak?
Yeah, he wasn't paying attention, and he like beat me the rest of the times. But
reminds me of the time I beat Goku, but
he's good.
It was the simul, and he gave me like 3 takebacks. Let me put the link in here.
A full match consists of 6 chess rounds and 5 boxing rounds, starting with a chess round. Both boxing and chess round are of 3 minutes with 1 minute break in between.
All right, let me
is there a time control for the chess?
Look.
What's a lifetime master, Eric?
There's an LM.
I thought that was a Lee chess thing.
I didn't know that was a thing. How do you add? For some reason, I can't add this to my story, but.
So I guess, Bunny, that you play for either mate or for a knockout or something, or what? Knight. How does he have 2 knights? Oh, that's a rook. Rook D2.
Oh, interesting. So lifetime master is an NM who has 100 games with that title.
Oh, so like, is an NM title permanent if you have 100 games with the title? That's kind of cool, Nix.
All right, I'll be up back in soon.
Okay.
I'm trying to promote Akko's stream on my Instagram, but he didn't include a link on his post, so I'm making my own.
We can give him crap for it later. So it's permanent if you hold on to it. Car, thank you for showing up.
It's cool that there's people on Twitch just showing up. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
It's
very, very neat.
Yeah.
So if you just joined, we think black is slightly better, but his pieces are slightly passive here. This bishop is kind of doing work, and we think a well-timed e5 will be pretty fantastic for black's position. And we don't like the bishop, right?
Yeah, we don't like the double pawns. That's the main problem.
He went
e5's on the board. I love it. Yeah, so here there's really no good way to respond to e5. I think like if you try to push, then you have a weak d pawn.
You lose the bishop.
Really strong.
More.
Oh yeah.
Concrete.
Yeah, stupid. Yeah. I keep forgetting that the bishop's on it. So you kind of have to take. If you don't take,
you have to take, and
knight's
that activates his knight. So
he could, if he doubles here now, then you have a fork. So you have to do
this?
something about this knight. Yeah, actually, there's really no.
And I love that bishop.
I don't know what you can do.
Traded.
This might just be winning for black because I don't see a good way to respond to both these threats. No, you take the rook here.
Right. After rook.
Yeah. So
after rook trades, I like.
Yeah, I mean you're just up in exchange and you're gonna win.
No, I was looking at something else. I'm just.
Oh, you're good.
So like this.
Then taking. Yeah, and you're just way better because you can't play. I guess you can play here.
Rook there.
Rook here. If the knight moves, then you have like bishop here targeting.
Yeah. It looks pretty good.
Actually, if the knight moves, then you can just play rook takes.
No, you hang the bishop.
Oh yeah, hang the bishop. I'm stupid. You could take the knight and then play rook takes, but then you're allowing some counterplay and.
You straighten out
this is probably a draw. So yeah, I think you have to find force where you take, and you don't have to take. You play here. I'm not sure.
E5 though, huh?
Yeah, I like E5 a lot. Although you could draw this, you could get in a drawish position if you trade everything down. White does have the pawn majority on the queen side too, which could potentially be. I guess no. Here you have to take, so then it's equal. If you don't take here,
what do you think White's thinking about?
If you move the bishop back, what?
F5 maybe?
Whose move is it? White. I think they could play like bishop here. Then. Or even still play 95.
King G2.
king g2. Or it's
rook takes? No. Are
black
there
to
any
move.
tactics?
Oh, it's white to move here.
King g2?
King g2. Yeah, rook takes doesn't work after king g2. I would probably just take here though as white because you're kind of giving black the choice now.
Yeah, you don't want black to be able to activate its pieces. So I think the counter chances that Kevin has here are if these pieces end up being inactive. So maybe he might, if he takes there, he might want the knight to go to e6 instead. Or maybe not. I don't know if there's a particularly fantastic square for black's bishop. Knight c5 is a better road.
But then you drop the pawn, so you want to win.
All right, so he takes.
He takes.
Yep. Not that one.
Yeah, sorry, mine.
What are we thinking?
I like knight takes just because carries the most threats. You have to probably take. You probably don't want to take the bishop or the knight. Maybe protect. Now you have this though, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. So let's try and evaluate this position. If instead of king g2 he does take. Let's see what.
There's not a lot of targets, but
95 looks strong. Eric, what do you think about knight c5 eventually? Trying to reroute this knight there.
Yeah, but you gotta get this pawn first, right?
Yeah.
Because now you're just down a pawn.
You don't want to give up a pawn for that.
Yeah, I think 95 is the strongest because bishop e5. This looks kind of drawish, or not that right away, but
it's slightly worse for white.
It's definitely slightly worse, but you gave up a really nice bishop and
rook activity, right? So like rook d2, knight d3.
No. I think that's a good response. Actually,
no. Rook d3.
Oh, rook d3.
Yep. Rook e1. So rook d2. No. Rook d2. Rook e1, knight d3.
So it's white to move here. Okay.
Rook d2. Like that.
Oh, knight d3. Oh yeah, that's winning. Yeah. I do like how that. You can do like the same thing, I guess. I guess if you take with the knight, if you take the bishop, is obligated to recapture, which is kind of nice. And yeah, this pawn's gonna drop if you don't protect it. So you could go here, I guess. Kind of like this. Threatening like this.
I mean, I don't know if we want the knight on f3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, pawn takes on the board, right? So Akko, he took the knight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the most straightforward and probably the better move. Because now you're keeping your strong bishop. You still have this pressure on the pawn. White has to take here, otherwise you drop a fork.
Yeah. Well, king g2.
I guess you could go king g2, but I don't think that works. No. This was bad, though, I think.
Bishop b3.
Could even go bishop here.
White seems like they made a move. King G2.
G2? Okay. So now things get kind of interesting. I would probably take and go rook here. But maybe there's something stronger. Maybe even knight. That'd be kind of cool. If it works. Just stick this knight in, but I think that... Oh, wait, no, because... Knight here, here. Trying to double. I guess even here you double yourself.
Rook E7. Whoops. Whoops.
Hi.
He blunder?
What happened?
He traded. Knight takes. King G2, trading the rooks.
I don't think that's bad.
Bishop D2.
I think the rook D8 here is really strong. Bishop probably goes here, honestly. Targeting.
Rook D3 first? Eric says rook D3 first? Where? Rook D3 first where?
Here?
It challenges that bishop.
Yeah.
Right? So,
And you're targeting this pawn.
Right. So if he takes, that rook is on the open file.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get it off.
You could also go here, targeting the pawn. You can't go rook D. You probably have to... Nah, this drops the pawn. Or, I don't like that.
Instead of rook D2.
Oh, you can go here. I like rook D2 here because it target... Oh, wait, fuck.
I like dropping rooks.
Eric, after what? So this is on the board. Or this is on the board.
Bishop takes.
Ah, yeah, bishop takes. And now I think rook D8's the only really reasonable move I see. I think either rook bishop E2 target this pawn.
And the bishop went to E3, so it's
E3, yeah.
So it's back on Akko.
So I still like black's chances a little better. I don't know how easy it is to win this kind of endgame if you're not like Magnus Carlsen or something.
Well, you want to trade down. If you get to a rook endgame,
White definitely wants to trade down. You could even get the knight in here and play against the queen side. Try to
right, because that bishop is really strong.
Yeah.
That bishop is really strong here.
I kind of like knight D or knight D3. I like.
We might want to blunt that bishop first, though.
Oh yeah, like
doesn't go B6.
Bishop taking.
So bishop E3, B6.
B6.
I like that idea. It blunts the bishop first.
Yeah, I like B6, and then you don't like creating dark square targets, but I think A6 is a little worse. It looks. I guess you can play for B5, but
you don't want to open up an extra file for the rook either. But like I said, the bishop is kind of dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know how I play here. Bishop B6 or A6. I feel like both have their drawbacks.
I feel like B6 is okay. It may
I do
be
think it's okay, but it always like you can never really push this pawn.
But I also think it blunts. I think it blunts the bishop.
Yeah, I do like also potentially this, but then you kind of create a weird symmetrical pawn structure. Targets for the knight. Here right away, you could probably take the pawn. B6. So
Eric thinks A6 might be better because B6 kind of flags white's pawns on light squares.
That's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, like it creates a lot of targets. B6 does. A6 you can always break out with. Like A6 you can break out with B5.
Do you not care about potentially giving black a useful rook or white a useful rook?
Well, like what? How would it create a useful rook? Like what would you play here with the rook?
No, so like you'll go bishop here, rook up.
I would go rook. I would go here. I would go here.
I guess there isn't a. Maybe I'm.
There's really no. The only real weakness is this B6 or B7 pawn, and the rook is the only one that can target that anytime soon.
Knight G3.
Knight G3 by Akko.
Bishop E3, B6.
Oh, he played B6.
Knight G3.
Yeah, I don't love B6, but I don't know. The engine probably crashing right now.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
All right. B6 just feels you're not gonna. You can't push A7 or you can't push the A pawn now. Is the problem, or the B pawn. Could lock things down and maybe start. But you're putting your bishops. You're putting all your pawns on dark squares. In black, or when white only has a dark square bishop. That's the problem, I think. F5. Ooh, that is kind of nice. Potentially threatening some of this stuff. What do you think, this Eric? Like ideas with trying to route? I think it's easy to stop though. Like here, I'm gonna just put it here. No, it's bad. I do like F5 a lot. It also prevents knight coming to E4. Limiting this knight's activity is really important, because if you don't play F5 here, like let's say you, I don't know, make some random move, it comes here, it could potentially, I don't know actually, the knight gets pushed around really easily. Oh, we have 6. Hey, Jessica. So right now we definitely think black is doing better here. I don't know if I could say he's winning, but white has these double pawns here. So it's easy targets. Like you see how the king is defending this pawn. It's because the knight here is really strong, threatening to take it. Black's bishop is also really strong, and the rook has access on this d file. So I think if anything, black is playing for the win. White's trying to make a draw here. I don't see black really being able to lose this position unless he makes a mistake. You think Akko is slightly better, but a crawfish. That is very astute of you, Eric. I'm joking. Yeah, it is a little drawish, but I think black has the better chances here. Like, I think if it was like 2 GMs playing, then they might be like worried about a draw. I don't like b6 because it creates a lot of targets. Knight f5, knight d3. Wait, f5, f4, knight d3, rook e1. Wait, rook e1 or rook d1? Knight. Yeah, that's sexy. I like that. f4 seems kind of strange from white, but it's a good try. I like it a lot. f4. No, Akko didn't make any blunders. He played really well. I can show you the game. His opponent kind of made a mistake in the open. So here, it's all pretty normal. And then there's this trick with knight takes e4, the knight takes, and then you have a fork. And what white should usually do is they want to keep this bishop, so they'll go back here to d3, you take, and then black has this bishop opened up. It's probably a little better for black, probably equal, but instead white. I don't think white knew this idea, so played this and dropped their bishop for the queen, and then got into this. And now you're threatening to double these pawns. You can't move the knight because you drop the knight, and yeah, white's
kind of people call, you gotta answer. It's part of the job.
Jessica was just asking if Akko was winning and if he played well, so he's been playing really well. This is not the line.
It's roughly kind of even. We think he's got slightly better chances.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe less so if it goes into a rook endgame. What's the position looking like right now, actually?
Wait, how did we get there again? For some reason, it shows our analysis instead of the. No, we had rook c8. Then what?
Hold on a second.
Rook
a c8. No, he played c4.
c4. Oh, yeah, c4. h6. Rook here. Or no, yeah, rook here. I remember how it got to this position.
b3?
Yeah, b3. e5. Takes.
And we're gonna promote that one.
Then what's the move after this? All right, king g2. I guess this was more. He played takes king g2. Oh, no, he didn't play this actually. He played king g2 here. Take here. Knight g3. This is the position we're at right now.
And he went knight d3.
Knight g3. And then Eric was suggesting, he went knight d3 right away. I like that.
I was looking at f5 too, and it doesn't come with this hole anymore.
Yeah, I really like f5, and it prevents the knight from getting into the game.
Yeah, f5 might be decent if he gets another one.
Knight d3, I do like this trick's funny, but you can also play like here. It's not really doing too much here, I would say.
I'm gonna fix the screen.
Oh yeah.
Why is technology so difficult?
Because it's made by humans. And humans are
Humans are imperfect.
the cold gaze of the machine. What's that one meme? It's like, I was disgusted by my flesh.
So you're saying Rook D1 seems
No.
like an interesting idea,
No, it's
but
a blunder.
it fails tactically.
Yeah.
But you want to be able to challenge this Rook.
Yeah, you really do. You can't even play Rook here.
But that's part of the reasons why Black is slightly better, because his pieces are a bit more active, and he's got all the open whatever.
Definitely.
F5, F4.
I think
that's a really decent idea, Eric.
Yeah, I think F5 is really strong
because you don't. If you can get that bishop out of there, then you can really start dogpiling in some.
A3 95, Rook D3. Yeah, if you play here to prevent, I was looking at like the idea. I think would be like if Black just plays a random move like here. The idea might be to attack this, make a target, then target the bishop and I don't know, defend. And now you just tie white down a lot. I don't know exactly what you play next, but it's a good idea. It's like A3 preventing it, 95 back.
I don't think I really do think you want to go F4.
Yeah, I think F4 at some. You don't need to rush with F4 though, because the white knight is like if you go knight here, after you play F4 here, there's really nowhere for the knight to go. Like maybe B6 is a good idea to prevent the knight from getting in here.
Yeah, the knight can't even go back to B2. It's probably just lost here, right?
Yeah, if you go knight F3 here, that's lost. So you don't really have to rush with F4. So I guess that's my point. It's like A3 and 95 is what Eric's suggesting. And
hey guys, do you know which tournament this game is being played in? It's being played in the Mike Perea Memorial.
Yeah, Mike Perea Memorial Open. So he's playing the 1600 plus
King F3
category. It's
so
a
he
UFC
played F4
rated.
So he played F4, and then there was knight D3.
Oh yeah.
And now it's King F3.
Wow, this is insane. What in the world is this?
That's just a terrible knight, isn't it?
White's knight? Yeah, it's pretty bad. I would play F4 here even. What does... Oh, I think he wants this. No. So now if you... Oh, you still have this check, though.
Thank you, Jessica.
Yeah, you still have this check. Thanks, Jess. Yeah, in New Mexico. We are not from New Mexico, me and Adam. We are out in Iowa, but...
Midwestern boys. Some Midwestern folk.
Midwest. Paco's from Midwest.
I do like Rook D1 now.
Well, no, you still have this tactic. Because if Rook ever goes here...
Yeah, but now the king can try and go to E2. And
E2, yeah. That's interesting. Is there any tactics with... Take... Can the knight get in anywhere interesting? Not really. I really... Even here, honestly.
Wait, what about bishop C3?
Oh, wait, he didn't play A6. What are we doing? He played F4.
A3, you mean?
Or
F4.
F4.
Whoa. What?
How did the knight get there? F4.
My goodness.
I think we might have messed something up with the analysis.
Not my fault. It's your fault.
We're missing something with black.
Bishop B3, B6, knight here.
He
is playing in a Iowa tournament next week in November.
Yeah,
I will be as well.
Yeah, he's coming up to the Quad Cities. We're all playing a tournament. I don't. Yeah.
So this pawn is there. Oh, he just pushed F5.
Wait, let's get the board position right.
Like it's something like this.
At least the move order doesn't matter that much.
Move order doesn't matter too much. King F3.
So this is the position on the board right now. Yeah. All right. So this is the position on the board right now. We're chilling. I like rook here.
Yeah, B3 is super weak right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how he gets out of that, actually.
Yeah, I don't even know where this knight's going either. I guess the knight can reroute to here, but this file is under control and the bishop's here.
Yeah.
White could very well mess this up. Yeah, Jessica, we're all playing. I won't be in the open. Adam and Akko are playing.
He's a smurf. He's like,
I'm smurfing, so I want to win the 100 whatever bucks and win some games and increase my rating. So I'm smurfing.
There are so many cool people going. You might have to stop by to get autographs.
Yeah, come by. Are you in the Quad Cities, Rubber Duck? There's not too many people in the open though. Like it's the highest rated is the Tim McIntyre guy.
What was his rating?
It's like 2,200.
We like eating big fish.
Yeah. I kind of regret not joining the open, but I think it'll be fun to just be in the reserve and try to
smoke everybody.
Smoke.
You're in Iowa?
Oh, nice. Do you know Akko, or are you just tuning in from
to a fellow Iowan streamer?
Akko's not even Iowan. He's Chicagoan.
Close enough. We're
It's like I'm from Iowa and it's actually Chicago. You know, like how everyone says.
He's an honorable mention Iowan, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm from the suburbs of Iowa.
Tuning in from the group chat. Very nice.
Oh, the group me, nice. Yeah, I sent that out. I forgot I did that. I was trying to promote. I really like what Akko's doing with his stream. Like, I don't feel like enough streamers like online chess is so popular now that no one really
tunes into the amateur scene or the hobbyist scene. Rook D3. That's an excellent move.
Yeah, Rook D3 is beautiful. You're just tying, like, the only way to protect it is
to turn really passive.
Yeah, and now you're pinning this bishop.
Maybe you can even go here.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially. Maybe you don't want to do it right away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here and what?
Knight E2.
Drop that bishop and
bishop. Oh, rook. Free rook.
Oh yeah, free rook. So here, there's really no way to, like, I guess you can protect like this.
Bishop D4.
You're just like, the funny thing is that it's protected enough times, but like, geez. Yeah, it's actually a DGT board, so you can find the games on
Rook D3, Rook B1, C5, King D2.
Rook B1,
Bishop D2, Rook D2.
C5.
Rook C2.
King D2.
You're speaking gibberish, Eric.
Rook C3. You don't even have to move the rook. Rook C3. Bishop D2. Rook D2. Yeah, I like that. Then the bishop is coming in the end.
King E2 makes it difficult.
Yeah, King E2 is kind of rough. But your rook's defended by the knight, which is nice.
Black definitely has some pressure here, though.
Yeah, there's so much pressure. Like, white is just trying to fight. The
backward pawn here and the doubled pawns over here. It's
there's
Not
no active
the
moves
easiest
either.
thing to
Like
do. Yeah, he went rook b1.
rook b1. Yeah, you're getting screwed now. You do have to you have to find a way to break through though. Like it's not the easiest. Why do you play c5, Eric?
Takes away that d4 square.
Oh, true. But right now he can't.
It does look like a 2-result game for
Rook d3, rook 1.
Hello Zim 74. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, it's definitely 2-result only, like win or draw.
Can you also review my newest game?
Potentially, maybe there's a break in between rounds, so
we should be able to do that.
yeah. If you stick around for after this game, we just want to keep the game up since it's Akko's stream. We're just kind of commentating for him.
We're just babysitting it.
Yeah. But it's a really interesting position. I think it's one of those positions where you know you're
knight
winning,
c2, knight d4.
C4.
So, but he doesn't really mean that. He means c5 so that
to lock the pawn.
Knight c2, knight d4.
Knight c2. Wait.
So
yeah. What would
Eric corrected it to c.
Oh, you go c5 to.
That's the idea.
Yeah, makes sense. Because if
you and that actually puts pressure on b3.
Yeah. Oh, so you really want to prevent b4 is the idea.
What's the picture under TJ? That's the live stream recording of
yeah, that's the game.
Kevin.
So
that's live footage from the game.
Yeah, we got the game on the board on our screen right now. It's a live tournament game. It's called the Mike Perea Memorial Open out in New Mexico. So we're covering that for our friend Akko.
Looks like you moved.
What do you play?
No idea.
I don't think he moved yet.
He wrote something down, no?
Let's switch to the whole board soon.
Yeah, are we on Twitch too? We think so.
Yeah, we're on Twitch right now. That's why we're responding to 2 different streams.
Yeah, we're on YouTube and Twitch.
So Akko right now. So White just played Rook B1 and Akko hasn't moved yet. So still, I wish we could see their time. That'd be kind of nice.
The time is probably under the. I think someone's getting nervous because the camera's shaking.
Hitting the table like Ed. Yeah, I really like Akko's position. It's one of those positions where like you're way better, but you're also like
you got to be patient and try and.
But I don't. The good thing about
like c5.
C5, yeah, I do too. It just solidifies this pawn chain, prevents the bishop from ever getting activity. Yeah, it's definitely.
You recommend for the next stream to have the time visible somehow? We'll try very hard.
Jess knows. Jess
next game.
Jess is Akko's girlfriend. I'm pretty sure she's like.
Hey, I'm sure Jess can pressure him more than we can.
Yeah. Have you gone to his games, Jess, or are you you just kind of tune in online usually? I guess you're not in New Mexico though, right? All right.
So he did play c5.
You don't mean to ask too many personal questions here.
Keep it professional, TJ.
Keep it professional. We have 8 viewers right now. They
listen. It's going absolutely nuts in the chat.
Can we get some? What's the Twitch like points or whatever? I need some Twitch points. Oh, we got Rook G.
Last one we did together was in Philly.
Wait.
Whoa, knight C2, knight A3.
Knight C2 here. Well, you're
maybe just
Rook is hanging.
NASA. We got a rocket scientist over here.
Yeah,
Maybe
her and Akko are like genius couple. Akko's working for, I forget who is Akko working for NASA? I know he interned for NASA. I forget if he stayed with him.
I don't know if King E2 is a super great move.
King E2, I guess it just ties the knight down to the rook and gets out of this.
Just go.
Wait, Eric, are you saying knight C2 here or what?
I think Eric is on something. I don't think he.
Yeah, I don't think he noticed that. Trophy wife. You're his queen.
Chess husband.
Chess king, chess queen. That's actually super cute. I have my chess shirt that I made. Chess club. They ruined our... Adam, did I tell you ever like how annoyed I was with the university?
No.
They wouldn't allow me. So this, I made this initially, this design, but they wouldn't allow you to do different fonts for recording. It all had to be the same size, and then you couldn't use
you could use a trademarked.
Yeah, it was all trademarked and like weird. I was like, what the heck? So
Space Dynamics.
He entered for Space Dynamics Lab and works there now. Yeah, and I think they did like certain contract work with either the military or.
You get secondhand stress. we get firsthand stress.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's actually really nice to be commentating for once and not actually playing because
it's much more chill and you can talk and.
Yeah, I feel smart.
You don't have to sit next to a stinky old guys.
Mm-hmm.
Stinky loud old guys. They are so stressed out. You're totally correct, Jessica.
Yeah. You're just like, can the pain end for them? I kind of like.
Everybody's a tryhard.
Yeah.
That's the truth of it.
My best,
even Akko.
I think the best advice to relieving stress is just get up from the board once in a while and walk around and take deep breaths. I don't know. The worst part is the time trouble. When you get in time trouble, it's like, oh, I stress out under time pressure because like you have this whole game where you're building up slowly and then you got to play like a move in 5 seconds.
I think we missed Eric's reply.
I don't think he did reply.
You said the
move 4 instead of C5. So instead of C5, knight C2 here. Yeah, I do like knight C2 here. Knight
C2, A3.
A3.
And the bishop.
No, wait, but I guess you could go king here. Rook C2.
He moved. F4. No, that's not it. Bishop D2. King E2.
King E2.
King E2. So Rook B1, C5.
Oh, we had C5, yeah. C5.
King E2. Nope. King E2.
C5, King E2. Did he play King Rook here?
I
don't think he played or A5. That's a strange move.
A5 is a little bit strange. And he went bishop D2.
I don't love that move, to be honest.
Now it'll be hard to put pressure on that B3 pawn.
Yeah.
But maybe he's playing for knight A2 to C3?
Yeah, I understand, Jess. Or I don't understand, but I feel like chess takes up so much time and energy. It's hard to think about anything.
Ooh, White's threatening to take the knight and take the rook. So he went bishop C3.
I don't love that, but again,
But
I guess
now if he takes, you take with the rook, and that'll make those squares kind of weak. So
yeah, I love how that bishop was so beautiful though.
what ages did we start playing? I started playing when I was about 7 or 8. I got more into the tournament stuff when I was close to 18.
Yeah, I started playing in 2020 during COVID. Just started playing online, but I didn't play any tournaments until I think I didn't play any tournaments till Akko got me into it. Actually, like in 2023, late 2023.
Bishop e3. So bishop c3, bishop e3.
Bishop e3. Wow.
That doesn't feel right.
But now I don't really like how cramped, like Black's pieces aren't very. They're not working together.
That's true.
Maybe just go back with the bishop, but 2023. Yeah, chess has gotten really popular, especially online chess.
h5, h4, and then the knight's got to go somewhere.
Akko wants h5, h4. Yeah. Knight can reroute.
I'll be right back.
Here. See, the position's just so slow now. Like, you're kind of giving white some time to maneuver. Like here, h5. White's really tied down, but let's say the knight just starts to reroute before, and like right here. So it just improves their king or something like that. The knight now has some breathing room. h3 is permanently weak. The problem is you just can't. It's hard to like break through here. We'll see how he does it.
Rubber Duck, what is the Twitch called? I think Kim put it in, or Zim, or...
It's official Pawn to Pro.
Yeah.
So it's the same as the YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
Yeah, Pawn to Pro. Carr put it in.
Is it official Pawn to Pro or just Pawn to Pro?
Just Pawn to Pro.
So it's just Pawn to Pro.
A bunch of moves are being
put that
played.
in the chat. Is there a way to pin things?
You old man.
There we go.
So what happened? Bishop c3? So c5, what's going on? The bishop's now on d4, rook on d3.
Okay, here, yeah, I'll put the moves up. We have c5, king e2.
Bishop c3?
No, because he played bishop e2. I think. Oh yeah, he played a5.
Bishop here. He wants to see the 2D board. So you got to put the analysis board
Oh,
back.
my bad. I didn't notice this whole time.
He just didn't want to keep looking at our beautiful faces.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know if either of them are in a time crunch?
Wait a sec. On the board, I think they repeated moves. Or no, black went here and then back here. Which I don't know. It's kind of going wonky for. There are some threats with like, but the king's too close.
Also with bishop.
Yeah, bishop. Oh yeah, the bishop taken. Oh, you could play here
and then take the knight.
Yeah, if you play,
that would be pretty.
I think it works because if you play here,
you can take.
Oh wait, no, but then you're
no. You take. No. Stop.
Sorry. Okay, what are you saying?
Take here.
But then white takes your knight.
There.
But you're now down a piece. You got 2 pawns for a piece? Yeah, this doesn't work, I don't think, Adam. Oh, he played a move.
I don't think either of them feel like they're rushing, so I don't think there is time pressure.
So Akko played. Oh, he's repeating moves. I think maybe Akko's
We'll
happy.
let you know if Akko converts, Eric.
Akko might be happy with the draw because this guy is like pretty high rated. He's a what? 200 points, almost 300 points above, or no, 200 points above Akko. So, but I don't know.
Rubber duck.
All right, see Eric. I don't know. I'd be sad to draw this game. Like, it was such a nice position for black, and now.
Is this a moment where we can turn on the eval?
Yeah, we can turn on the eval. Yeah, it's given slightly better for black, but not much. I want to see if there's anything crushing.
You'd not be happy with the draw. He wants to win. We want him to win too.
Yeah, he might be low on time because Akko has been using a lot of time. I don't know how much time he has, though. Yeah, like here it's already like it's minus point. Not the easiest position to play though. He didn't play that here. I think knight eighth. Yeah, this is probably.
You went rook d1.
Yeah, you can just follow the game now because I think they're getting into time trouble or they're just trying to make some draws.
We're going backwards. What are we doing?
I'm being stupid. Why isn't it? It's not working.
Hold on.
Play some moves for me, Adam. Click forward. We're gonna play this out. Here, let's just get to the position. I think we had.
Hold on.
Oh, nice. Just click through. There we go. This is what C5. E5. King E2. Here.
No, he went rook d1 and they traded off rooks.
Okay. So here. What do you play here?
Rook d1.
Rook d1.
I wonder if we could have taken.
So this is the position on the board right now. Except the bishop is here. Is it white to move?
And the king went to d1, bishop on e3. It should be white to move.
I think we mess like. Yeah, I know he wants to win, but yeah, it's looking pretty Josh now, Jess, because the rooks are off the board. There's no more pressure on this B pawn, and there's really no way to break this pawn structure. Like now, these double pawns are not really big targets because this bishop's protecting them, and it's not easy to break through.
Rubber duck. The round started at 11 Central Standard.
I feel like it's white to move her. Is it black?
He went king f7.
Okay, king f7 for black. Yeah, so we
this
missed.
is weird.
We messed something up.
Okay, king f7. Knight back.
Okay, cool.
It was just a close game. There wasn't a super huge advantage. He needed to coordinate his pieces slightly better.
Mm-hmm. I think
to try and poke at this really bad weakness.
Yeah,
but now it's very hard to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I guess you can always get this knight here, try to target this pawn, but I think that runs into this.
It's Drosh because there's no way that after the pieces are traded down that you can get very much pressure on this. So like you want your knight here, his king will go there, and like maybe you want to get your bishop like right there, but there's no way to pressure the weaknesses enough.
Yeah, like
I
even
suppose we could go knight d4.
Yeah, I think 94 is a good try. King here to attack.
Yeah.
You probably now your bishop's kind of like just not
I don't
very.
know if we want to put it on b4.
Where would you put it after knight?
Well, he'll go king c2 now.
Oh, okay, you think so? Yeah, then you can go back.
So I still think maybe 2 results, but it's more likely.
I think if anyone's going to win this game, I think it's still black, but I don't know how. I feel like white would have to make some pretty big mistake to.
He played bishop d4.
Yeah, and
I will
that's
fix
try
this so that it goes.
It takes away the protection of these pawns. I like that actually. The thing is, white doesn't have to take. Yeah, with the rook on the board, Jess, it was just like this b pawn's really weak, and you could put more pressure on it. But yeah, maybe knight.
Maybe knight check.
And here doesn't really do. I'll either try to get the king in.
Well, knight check. Where does the king go? Yeah.
You probably have to go back or take the bishop.
So we went king f6.
Yeah, king f6. I like.
Very decent move.
Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. I think knight 92 here. You're just trying to trade down.
So Akko still might have some chances here if he goes g5, because this is a very weak pawn right here.
Yeah, I do. If you can, if you can
I
get your.
I think the pawn endgame would be much worse. So there still might be winning chances here for black.
Yeah. And I do like how this king is kind of locked out of the position with these two pawns.
Yeah.
Whereas black can kind of get in if you can break this open. Or even.
So this isn't necessarily a draw.
No. I think it's that's why I was saying like it's way easier for white to mess this up than black. Because
this has shown itself to be a bit of a hindrance.
I am a little scared of 92 because I don't really see. I guess you can take here.
And white still has islands here.
Yeah,
right?
I think getting the king in is really strong.
You might actually be okay with this.
I do like this a lot, yeah. Because you kind of have to. It's hard to bring your king back around. This might just be winning, honestly.
Yeah. So let's not get too far away. King f6.
King f6. White didn't play it. Yeah, I think the natural move for white to make is here because it gets your knight into the game, but the idea might not be good just because the trades. You get in on the king side, and white has no way to get in on the queen side for counterplay. There's no way to break. So maybe Akko's idea with a5 was actually pretty strong. Because now you have this bind on the position on the queen side, and you can play your endgame on the king side. I'll be right back.
The audience is stuck with me. Yeah, so 92 is not on the board quite yet, but like TJ said, it's probably the most natural move. So it'll be interesting. I think we said that black's got a couple of chances. Because this pawn might be hard to defend. You might even be willing to give it up for damaged structure, right? Yeah, h4. That makes sense because you don't want black to go g5. But maybe this is giving up a hole. Maybe not. Huh. That's right, Rubber Duck. Just make some moves. Let's see. I think we were looking at this, and this still might be half decent. The real stink of it is you don't really. It's difficult. And maybe you just end up going e4 here. Maybe not though.
All right, I'm back.
So he played h4.
H4
to stop the g5 ideas.
I like that. Let's see, like G5. Yeah, you can't play G5 right now.
Unless white makes a big mistake, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Maybe taking and
you are right though. Black should be okay with a draw.
Yeah, except for the tournament it's not great, but
it'll get its rating higher.
Yeah, now there's just no targets. It's kind of hard to push this pawn.
Well, I don't think you can go e4 here.
Yeah, that's I don't think
especially because the knight is blockading.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, like you get your king in to attack this knight. Where's the knight go back? The thing is, you're just not going to be able to push your pawn.
You might also be able to get your knight in.
Oh yeah, you can't play knight. Let's see. What would I play here? Like
h4. I check.
That's what he played.
No. King d3.
King f6.
King f6. H.
Now it's awkward to move.
But I don't think it's in White's interest to open up the position. He might even yeah. Maybe that's not a good move.
Taking, yeah, I don't think taking is a good move. You kind of just want to sit on this position as white, like just play waiting moves. Black wants to break through and potentially get a pawn. Pass pawn. But it's kind of hard to do with this bind. I feel like if Black's going to win, it has something to do with maybe this a distraction on this side and then using your king to march forward on and target this pawn eventually.
Yeah, as Black, you want some entry squares to try and get at these weak pawns.
I do think the good thing is White's knight is not really going anywhere. Like here, I guess here eventually. Even then, like, where are you going to jump here to here?
Seems very drawish.
That makes sense.
Now I can see why some commentators need to take a break.
Yeah, it's a lot of chess analysis.
People get to see me stuffing my face now.
My mom's making an ube cake right now.
Ube cake?
Have you ever heard of ube?
No.
It's like the Filipino, I think it's a root. It's like a purple, or it's a yam, purple yam. Ube.
Interesting.
My culture is Yeah, it's a purple yam from the Philippines, and it's like sweet. It's getting really popular in the U.S.
Jessica says she loves ube.
Yeah, Jessica's my Filipino sister. We love ube. My mom's struggling though with the ube cake. She said the frosting's not going well.
Ube,
My sister, we're
the
having
online shop. Ube's online.
There's probably an online shop, but it's just a purple yam from the Philippines.
It
It's
looks
like
like
really
he moved.
sweet.
H5.
Wako played H5?
No. White got another
Oh.
move in. Oh, it's white to move.
Oh wait, what happened?
All right, hold on.
King of 6. How did that even happen? Now
But the king is.
take here and then I would take and push.
I've messed this up a little bit.
Yes. You're the Wasian duo.
H5, right?
You never really feel Wasian until you go to the West Coast. I was in the West Coast in California for my cousin's bachelor party, and literally everyone. It's a habit.
How do I get it to be black's move here?
No, you messed this up.
Hold on.
It's black's move here right now. Oh wait, no. Just yeah, you could edit the board position. We have so much analysis, it's crazy.
I'm trying to press the analysis button.
That's the edit name button, I think.
That's not it.
How do we mess this up?
No, let's not do that one.
You're sure guy that might win.
There it is. Yes,
Are you-
that's my type.
Are you gonna do edit board or what?
Is that what I
Can you do edit? Could you do edit board here and then just make it?
do? I
white
just
to
set
move?
up. There we go.
Yeah, and then do white to move. Nice.
Let's put the king here. On two.
And then white to move. Yeah.
White went H4.
So it's black
Or
to move.
H5.
I think black should push, right?
Is it black to move?
I'm asking you. Because I feel like H5 is critical. Like if it's white to move on H5, I'd just take and yeah, I think that's black to move. I would think maybe even taking. But you don't have to take as the problem.
Yeah. But it could become a pass pawn, couldn't it?
Take, then yeah, you can't push because you're
But maybe
actually you
don't.
could push. You could push and then you this looks pretty Josh too.
But maybe you don't want your king that far away from the pawn.
Yeah. Maybe taking is not the right move. Pushing right away. I feel like you don't want to allow like if you play some random move. This is terrible, but like
Oh my god.
you don't want to allow this. Want to see what the engine thinks?
Yeah.
Just turn on the eval. We don't have to look at the lines. It's probably a draw.
Mm,
Oh, black's better.
I would not have guessed that.
What's the critical line?
G5 maybe? Oh, I took the chip.
Sometimes. Okay, look. Oh, that's drawish.
Pawn takes.
Yeah, this looks. I'm
G5.
taking here.
Ooh.
Okay, if you take here, that's a blunder, which is. That's
Ooh, he did play G5 though. He did play G5.
Yeah. You don't have to take.
But he might.
If he takes, yeah, I like that. Because now,
maybe you take with the king instead.
or you could just defend with the.
No, maybe you take
knight.
with the.
Oh wait, here.
You take
If you go here.
No. Go back like a couple more. Stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at the king. Oh yeah. I wouldn't have thought of that because now the knight's tied down permanently.
Yeah. Let's turn the eval off, but
yeah, we can. In the end game, the eval's kind of nice just because
it's like, hey,
evaluate. But end games are so calculation heavy. Like I struggle to evaluate them. I think we could keep the engine on for the end game because
yeah,
I don't know. I'm not good at analyzing engine or end games. So what does white have to do to keep it draw? I think you just play a waiting move. Yeah. If you ever push, then yeah, you're locking everything down. The knight's not getting in very easily. What would white want to do here? Takes. Yeah, you're not getting in. Takes, king takes. Blue king takes, pawn takes.
king d3, g5, king d3.
King d3. Wow. Makes sense.
Also works because with the same g4 idea, the king still can't get in.
Mm-hmm. Maybe like try to reroute the knight to. I don't know where you could. A little checky check. Go back.
Becky checky.
What was the winning idea back before taking?
G5, maybe?
No. And honestly, sometimes the minus should be winning though. Wow, what? Oh, because pawn starts marching.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if I would see that. It's like it looks kind of like
hard to find for black. Hard to find.
Yeah. I have pawn islands, but yeah.
But it's a pass pawn.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's tough to find. I'll be very cool finds that.
I don't think it's there anymore.
Oh, yeah, he did. He played G5, yeah. Or he took and played G5. Could he have played that here too? Or does it not work anymore? No, I think the king is 2.
Yeah, the pawns are undoubled now.
Not that.
Pawns are undoubled.
Yeah. Yeah, the knight doesn't have that square anymore. Sure. What's
This is the part of the stream where Jessica should tell us embarrassing stories about Akko.
I mean, he's a chess nerd. That's embarrassing enough.
Is it good to take knight on e4? Did you already go over that?
Who said that?
Zim.
When?
I don't know. Before the Wasian duo comment.
Oh. I don't think we did go over that.
I'll be right back.
Let me find that. If you mean d4, I think there's no knight on e4, but it'd be good for black if if white took the bishop, then you get your knight in and create some targets. It's a really nice square for the knight. Okay, so we have g takes on board. Takes, pawn takes. I don't know. I think he introduced himself as Akko at the chess club, and I just called him that ever since. Wait, we lost their names again.
Yeah, that would be okay.
No. So we had.
It's also weird for me.
G takes and E takes. I kind of like. Maybe now you have targets.
Sometimes I call him at you.
The problem is your king's not getting in.
Yeah, 92. Well, you just take on B3.
Right, yeah, now you lose. That's terrible. No, you can't take because.
Oh. King C2, maybe. No, King C3.
Yeah, and you can't go back.
Wow.
Now you're the one.
It is his street name.
That's crazy. I hope he doesn't play that. That's crazy.
Knight went back.
Yep, knight back. Do not take that pawn.
Knight went.
Oh, he went knight back. Oh. How did that happen? Black to move. Or it's white. Oh, white played here. Knight back.
Achu is.
You didn't take? What means if you take? I'm surprised he didn't take the pawn.
He didn't go knight to d4, I don't think.
Oh, he played knight back right away. I would have played knight d4 instantly. I don't know why. But now it's... Wait, I think I messed this up again.
Gosh darn it, TJ.
Here, now it's black to move. Yeah, that knight here. Reasonable. Now he can jump here or here. Makes sense. I like that. And it's also...
He can never...
White just doesn't have to do anything. Honestly, white could just go back and forth forever. Yeah,
well, he needs to stay close to this pawn.
Just said Akko loves Akko. We all love Akko. He's great.
Akko's my babe.
What?
What? Don't tell Jessica.
You're his side man, side guy that might win.
It's true.
What are you eating?
So, pro tip.
Oh, peanuts.
For if you ever hang around old people, they will send you off with food.
Oh. Peanuts is like it's the most old person food in the world. Just
It is.
Peanuts.
He's too so much.
It's too
smooch.
Cry.
Who is? Jesus Christ.
I guess if you play here, yeah, and then the knight coming here is annoying. But now you don't have the idea. Now you could potentially.
Typo.
Yeah, we figured. Oh, so it's both pawn to pro.
Before I met TJ, Nick introduced TJ as Adrian's boyfriend. told me told me to try not to get jealous.
Just he actually dated you because I'm Asian and he needed a woman version of you. I'm joking. Nick, I love Nick. He's so funny. We would play poker games at Akko's place sometimes, and I would get crushed, lose all my money. Nick was there. Nick would go, and Campbell would go. Akko used to work at Chick-fil-A, and he had a bunch of Chick-fil-A friends come too. It's hilarious. Oh,
get this off the screen. I gotta be able to see the board.
I'm trying to, yeah. What the heck? Oh, there we go.
They should probably just agree to a draw. Hard to.
I would play this out as black at least. At the very least, you could potentially win this pawn.
Mm.
You have more targets than. I don't know. It's very drawish. It's almost exactly. The pawn structure is almost symmetrical.
Draw.
They agreed to a draw?
They seem like they're talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think one person wanted their a draw should be okay. I think one person wanted us to review their game.
Yeah, we can. I do want to look at this final chance Akko had because it's very instructive. But not something I would think of when you create a finesse pawn. It's very interesting. And your king's also getting in. I wonder how. Like, if you take, then yeah, it's obviously terrible. But like, how do you play this? Getting in. Very tough.
And if you go king g2, maybe you take the bishop.
No, taking's bad.
No. So you go h4.
Yeah, king here, h4. You still have these double pawns. Knight has to move.
Game is over.
Bishop, and then right.
Yeah, and then you get in. There's no real good way for the knight to get in the game.
All right, game is over, guys.
Hey, Akko. Good
Hey,
game.
how's it going? Thanks.
It's a tough equalizer, but that's a tough position to.
Yeah.
We were looking at the kind of last shot you had. It's a really
Slow
hard
down.
idea.
Yeah. Let's see. What was the last position with the
So
shot?
this is
We
this
had to
position you were
reset
minus
a little bit of the weight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you have to take this pawn and then you get a pass pawn. Isn't that crazy?
That is wild.
Yes, Rubber Duck. You can hear Akko right now.
Yeah, he's kind of muffled because he's in the.
He's nervous. He's nervous.
Yeah.
It was that was really cool.
This should be the post-game interview, right?
Yeah, this should be okay. Yeah.
We can turn the engine on.
Let's move towards
I was just like, how am I gonna get past your knight? I guess, but I guess I could have just kept.
I know. I don't think I would ever see this idea.
That yeah. I wasn't even
I
sure.
don't know if I'd see that. But it's a really cool idea.
Oh man.
I think he is talking from the camera. I think he's got.
Yeah, he's talking from the camera. You should put your headphones on, Akko, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll go grab my phone real quick. Yeah, that's true.
That's hard to see, man. But here, let's turn the engine off so you don't have to see it or turn the email off.
Let's not make him feel bad about himself.
Add Akko, or once he gets his phone, add him to the analysis board, and then you can go over it. Let's let Akko do most of the talking, like his thought process, then we can chime in.
Well, he might need to replay the game because we screwed up some of the analysis.
Yeah,
that we had to reset up the position.
Let's just reset it then, and then invite him.
Let's see. add position or setup?
Setup position. I'm trying to think of a way it could be smoother. Like, maybe we could just have a place where we play the boards on the, like, we play the moves and then we can. Ooh, I like this idea, Adam. Like, maybe I'll have a board, like an analysis board, and then we can put that on the welcome, and then we'll have an analysis board where we can leave it, and then that way, like, the moves won't get all mixed up, and we can just play the moves out on.
Oh, so we'll have an analysis board, and we'll have a
digital board to just put the moves on.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay.
And then I can do the just move
things in the game.
Ooh.
So how much time does Akko have? Yeah, we can hear you.
What'd you say, Adam?
Can you hear me or no?
I can hear you. I can't hear Akko.
Can Akko hear us?
Let's see, how's that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is that okay? Is there?
Yeah, it works great.
Okay,
So
cool.
we're kind of thinking maybe you could just
Walk us
through. We didn't use the engine for anything until like the end game, so
Fair enough. Yeah.
all the best moves.
Rubber Duck wants face cam for Akko. I don't know if Rubber Duck will get what he wants.
Can you show your face, Akko?
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe just pull up, take your camera in.
Okay. And oops.
Akko, we can't hear you. Can you hear us?
There we go.
We can hear Akko.
There we go.
All right.
We
How
can
do you
hear
feel about the game?
I felt comfortable in the middle game. I had the double pawns, and I wasn't sure
I gotta add
at
you
what
to
point it turned into a draw.
Yeah.
How do I add him?
Invite him. Do you have chess.com pulled up, Akko? We could have you just.
Oh yeah, I can.
How do I?
You have. Go to manage maybe.
Added and Clara both lose or draw.
Manage.
My worries, I think they might actually.
Is that Chris? Sounds like Chris.
Because then I need a draw.
Yeah, it's a decent result.
What'd you add me? Is it only 2 people? Maybe is the max.
No, there should be a way to add more.
Hit the board, the challenge board. You see that top right there?
Let's see.
Adam, see that top? That. Oh wait.
No, not add games. What about the one below?
The people button? Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh.
Kick all parts. Try kicking me and then kick me and then see if you can add.
Ah! Damn it. Cancel. Akko Taco.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Akko? Wait,
Yeah.
is this
That's one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but then why isn't it?
Maybe it's only 2 people.
Oh, but you guys joined before, no?
I thought we did. Or accept it, Akko, and then maybe.
Okay. Maybe I can invite.
Maybe it's a premium feature.
You think?
Do you guys have a? Maybe I can just type it in.
Oh yeah, is there a room key?
It says enter room ID, so if you have a key, then maybe I can just type
Let me
that
see if
in.
I can find it.
Coral Sleeping Square.
That's what it is. How do you spell that? Coral.
I'll put it in the private chat here
Okay. What private chat?
on Restream.
Oh, there's a private chat. Ah, here. I think I'm in. Can you see my arrows?
No.
Let me see.
Yeah.
What if you make a
Let's
class
try
room?
making Monaco. And if honestly,
Okay.
I don't even have to be in it. Like,
Let me see. Yeah, let me make one.
I'm more interested in Akko's analysis than my own. So
Okay.
Well, I'm just here to make fun of Akko, so
Let me see. I could also copy the PNG. So I'm gonna do that for now.
yeah, just put it in the game.
Yeah. Okay, and then Teach and Big Boy Nuts. Okay, I added both you guys. So
Oh yeah,
go
I got
ahead.
it. Sweet. All right, I'm in.
Yep. All right, and I don't think it got
the
to the end of the game. So also, is there
It's
an
the
echo or is that just
DGT.
me?
That's pretty cool. It auto.
I don't hear an echo.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
All right. Is it?
So walk us through your game.
Oh, it has the time too. That's super cool. Is it working?
Yep, it should. Oh, maybe the time wasn't working.
Because I can't move the pieces.
I've fallen.
Oh wait. Yeah, let me.
And I can't get up.
Let me go ahead and make you guys both. Okay. Go ahead. You guys should be good.
All right, cool. There we go.
I'm gonna flip the board as well. So, yeah. Okay.
This is
Okay,
on
so-
normal pretty much.
So we thought you were showing us this line beforehand.
Yeah. This is so. I found his chess.com account, and he usually plays this bishop to c4, which is the Italian periods, and he sometimes plays h3 before castling, but he didn't do that here. So I was happy when he castled after I castled, because then I did that little knight sack on e4.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and see it, because all this is pretty much
Yeah,
just
it's
theory.
Yeah. Stop us when you have
Okay. So I take. He takes.
So
yeah,
Right.
you should go here, right?
Yes. So the correct move order is to go back to bishop d3.
Yeah.
But in this case, I know he took. So instead, you get something that's a little bit more flexible for white.
Yeah.
When he takes on e5 with the bishop instead, then it's forcing,
Yeah.
if you will.
You lose a good bishop, and your
Mhm.
queen kind of gets some activity.
Exactly.
Obviously, you can move it.
And then
I was a little bit confused with queen c4.
Yeah, so the idea is you're going to bring your rook over to d8, and you're going to start putting pressure on that pawn.
Mm-hmm.
What I didn't expect
Was the queen trade?
Yeah, queen e2.
I think that was
thought
really
this was
bad. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
I immediately saw the trade and bishop here, so I think that was really good.
Exactly. Yeah, and so I played that immediately. Yeah, but the correct move is defending it with your bishop. So you're gonna, instead of doing the queen trade, you do bishop d3. Or sorry, bishop e3
Yep.
instead. And then you'll start mounting pressure as black. You'll bring your rook over. You'll start bringing your knight to c6. And if they push their pawn, they can't take the knight because the queen is pinned.
Yeah. So could you play it out on the board just for?
Yeah. Let me see. Okay.
Us
So,
noobs.
yeah. So here, I'm trying to think like what other ways that
Could even play bishop
sometimes.
bishop g4 still.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Got it.
Oh, it was a noise or something.
Yeah, I was echoing. I gotta bring my phone now.
Bunch of fucking nerds.
Okay.
Here you could
I
even.
hope this is.
Are you threatening c5 here?
Or wait, you know what? Let's do this.
Good game and good luck next round.
Thank you.
Wait, just put this. The game starting from next round.
So you starts at 2, right? So you have some time. Yeah, here I still like Black's position a lot.
This queen seems a little bit misplaced. I wonder.
The queen on C.
But
I don't think so. Because this is always. You're always gonna have that.
I think you want to keep the queens on.
I don't know. I think this is a lot. I mean, you could probably play with the queens on, but I think this is just very simple and strong. Akko Rubber Duck is asking if you'll get to eat lunch.
Okay. Let's see. If I can go in here. All right, I'm just gonna go in here. Maybe this is fine.
Yeah, it's good for me.
Yeah.
You're kind of lagging, but
Cool. Yeah, my headphones. You guys hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Mhm.
Your video is just lagging. Akko Rubber Duck's asking, will you get to eat lunch?
Yeah.
You can't. Probably.
All right, good to know. All right, so the idea here was just to kind of develop and put pressure on this pawn. Maybe even c5.
Yeah. Rook d8, I thought was the idea.
Yeah, this is, I think, the main idea.
Did you expect him to go queen e2?
See. Okay.
I don't know if he can hear us.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's wrong with the stream. We need to.
I'll just ask. Can you hear us?
There we go.
Achu.
There.
He's back. We can't hear him now.
I can hear. It's just quiet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's a shy guy.
exactly. My headphones disconnected, so I had to just
Oh.
use the computer. Okay. So queen e2, I didn't expect. Like I said, I was expecting like bishop.
Yeah, bishop e3. There, we come back.
I wonder if you can go bishop e6 there instead of trading.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I know what it is.
No, after queen e2.
Here, while you're figuring out, I need to use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So Akko,
Yep.
when he goes
Because I had a
queen
video
e2,
in the background. Okay, yeah. So queen e2, I thought was bad, personally.
you thought queen e2 is bad
Yeah.
because of what happened.
Because yeah, exactly. I just take and then I'm gonna double up the pawns, guaranteed. You can't move. I did see that, so I was thinking c6 was fine.
We thought so too.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe like knight a6, but then I feel like my knight's in a weird spot, so it didn't make sense. I was also thinking taking and then going oh no.
Taking like this?
Yeah, taking right away. And then playing c6, but either way, I felt that it was gonna lead to doubled up pawns no matter which way I go. So
Yeah.
I was
And we thought you had a slow advantage there.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
and the
Fine
doubling
too,
the
yeah.
pawns there thing is still there. We thought h3 was a
Actually.
mistake. We thought h3 was fairly inaccurate.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that was an inaccuracy.
So I think what we were talking about was, all right, this is pretty bad,
Yeah.
but there also needs to be a way to get these pieces coordinated. So it's not like winning.
Yeah, no.
We were thinking, but
Definitely ways to improve.
but we were looking at this e5 move.
Yeah, okay, so I was
which was cool that you found that.
Yeah. I was thinking about it here. The issue with that was takes. So the issue with the e5 is it black's move right now? Yeah.
So he just
Okay,
Yeah.
We were also looking at counterplay with the rooks, which is why I suggested rook d8.
Mm-hmm.
But you played rook c8,
which I think is good.
Which also works.
Yeah, the reason being I didn't want that bishop to come and kick my rook right out. So yeah, I ultimately decided just to play it solid.
Yeah, I think I was looking at that too. I thought after here you could just go here. But I thought the bishop would go back here, but instead if the bishop goes here, I feel like
So and you know what? That might have been better because wouldn't it give me a tempo? I'm kicking out the bishop.
Yeah, it does,
so
because
maybe
if you play here immediately, if the bishop goes here, now you have the move to
better. Yeah, and then white can have like an extra tempo.
But also, I think this is kind of annoying to deal with because now the bishop kind of reroutes to contest.
That's true.
I think rook c8 was really good.
Yeah. So yeah, rook c8, and I think he played c4 here. Was it
c4? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. c4, rook fd8.
Yeah. So I was also, besides rook c8, I was contemplating e5, but I didn't want to play till later. The reason being, if you play out that line instead of rook c5, or I'm sorry, rook c8, you trade off everything, and the bishop, in my opinion, is forced to take, because if not, then I'm going to go and give a check and take a pawn. But after trading off everything, then that rook can slide down to d7, and then I felt like it was going to get a little dicey.
Yeah, it's really tricky. You get a lot of counterplay as white.
Yeah. So yeah, I ended up playing that rook c8 move instead. And then we get, what was it, c4 next. So let's see. Yes.
Sorry.
I'm surprised he played h3 too. Like, I feel like that.
Yeah, me and Akko were saying that felt a bit inaccurate.
Yeah.
I liked h6 because you were worried about the bishop coming to be.
Bishop, yeah. So I was like, let me just play it.
Prophylax.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and then he closes up here. And then here, I think I decided to bring over my rook one more time to prevent, again, that d7 rook coming. And then here, I believe he played, in my opinion, which is correct, I think he played king g2 here. No, okay, he brought rook down.
Yeah.
Okay. That felt slightly odd.
Yeah, because you're not going to double in time is the problem.
Yeah. So then here was my chance. Yep. And I played e5, and I was thinking he was maybe going to take back, and after everything he was going to double up, but I think he.
Well, you have to take first, because if you don't take, then
or else the fork.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you get the knight here, then you take the rook. So.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, so no matter what, yeah, that's right. I was feeling comfortable because I was going to get the file.
Yeah.
So. I think we were looking at this, and this felt
this is really
fairly decent.
Rough for white.
There weren't a bunch of targets down the diagonal, but your rook could get in, and you could go bishop f6.
Yeah. Even eventually target this pawn.
Yeah. That's true.
That would suck, but.
Yeah, I was also thinking about that.
I think he might have played correctly with king g2, avoiding the trade, because losing your dark square bishop against this knight, like this knight's really poor. It's not gonna have a lot of places to go.
Squares or options to go to. Yeah, I agree.
But I think you're still in the driver's seat when you're,
Sorry.
after this.
Yeah.
I think you played what? You played knight here.
Yeah.
Here. I think you're definitely still better here.
Yeah. I was a bit iffy, but I just brought my rook over
Yeah,
to d8, and that was it.
Mhm.
So
it's a
yeah.
really stable advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, it's hard to like find the breakthrough. Like, I think you got really good play on the queen side against this pawn, but it's really hard to like in the knockout. You know,
That's
hard
true.
to get an entry point into the file.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
What
And then
play here?
what was it?
What did white play here?
Oh yeah.
Play,
There you go. Queen d3. Or, I mean,
I liked your move b6.
Yeah.
Eric and TJ were like a6.
Yeah, I liked a6 just because you can potentially break with.
Hello, Silver Rook.
But it also does could give white some activity. But
that's what I was worried about. Was I did see a6 as well, but I was worried about now there's two files and he could just take the other one. So I was like, let me keep control of this file and play just b6.
I like b6.
Yeah. So okay, yeah. So b6 is what I ended up playing, and then after that, I think it was knight to g3. Was it?
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the next move here?
I think it's knight g3.
Yeah.
And then knight.
Yeah, this one was just me being kind of like hoping for something.
I think it's solid though. Like
because obviously you can't move your rook to d1. You get the fork. Or, well, I guess you get the
you get the discovery.
Change.
I was thinking also like you'd have ideas with pressure.
Exactly. No, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, because I was thinking
it's more just like kind of poking at his position and making some
yeah.
They target this pawn, which you did.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
That was really strong.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, what did white play? Did he play f4 here?
Yeah, and I think this is right.
Like
if you played, if you played anything else, then I think it would have been bad. In my opinion.
Skibbity toilet.
6-7.
Yeah, and then here, what was it? Was it king? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird move to me. Like.
Yeah, and then I just didn't know what to do. I was like, I just want to keep my knight over there. It felt pretty powerful.
Yeah, they play b4.
Yeah, and then
knight here. I really liked your position after this because I guess
it forces its rook to be passive.
Yeah. And then I closed up. Yeah.
It stops. Eric was suggesting. Did you look at knight?
Yes, and then I wasn't sure until okay. I was considering this, but then I wasn't sure after king. Oh, okay.
Kind of weird. Like you're kind of cramping your pieces, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah, because wait, go back, do that again, because
or knight c2.
Yeah, because I saw king e2, rook back to c3, if anything, and then bishop to
c3.
Yeah, because if I start cramping up and I stay there, then isn't just my rook trapped?
Or even like,
yeah. See, there's just
your rook's trapped. Yeah, that's bad.
That, or what happens if I give a check? Actually, I just realized.
Here.
Because the bishop is now gone. Check. On.
Oh, the knight check. Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and then I win the pawn. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude. No
I
way.
don't know.
Yeah.
You don't have to play this though.
Yeah, that's true.
You could even. Oh wait, no. Then, yeah, you could go here potentially. This would be kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, but that's true. What about check again?
I check with the.
Yeah. Take.
Oh, that works actually. Yeah.
But then if Let's see, check.
Yeah,
But if
moves.
Yep, and then you take, and then you win the pawn.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Might
Eric,
have been-
dude. Yeah.
There might have been some. I don't know. Maybe there might have been some more complicated. It does look
Yeah.
really. There's a lot of things White could do here.
Yeah, that was yeah, that was dicey.
Knight d4. Rubber Duck says knight d4.
Knight d4 where?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
okay.
what move? 94. Yeah. Okay, so I think he's assuming we're talking about this. We go through this line. Dude, wait, I didn't even think about that far.
Yeah.
God, I was using a lot of time.
Knight d4, dang, bro.
So I think you were just trying to play like solid positionally, and
Yeah.
the tactics get messy. So I
Mhm.
like c5, and you can still like White can go here, but I was thinking White here. You could still go here even. I guess
Yeah.
because you really want to keep contact with the.
That's true. Yeah.
But what happened? What ended up happening? c5.
Yeah. So after yeah, then here I probably still maybe even have
Oh, you played a5, which
yeah,
I didn't
'cause they're-
really. a5, I didn't really understand.
yeah, I just was
You're just kind of playing a waiting move or trying to improve
Mhm. Yeah.
I think maybe king up instead might have been.
Start getting the king in
nice
there.
stuff.
Yeah, probably so.
because it's knights.
And like he can never really go here because of your bishop, right?
Yeah.
So like that's a move you can always have in your back pocket.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a5 is bad though. Like, you play a5, although it does
Mhm.
make a weak target here.
Yeah.
What happened? Bishop here. Yeah,
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, well, I gotta either give up the file or yeah, I wasn't too sure.
it's a very strange position.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a bit
I think you went like bishop c3 here, no?
yeah, I was just trying to again, I was playing a bit of hope chess here. I was hoping he'd trade and
Puffing some hopium.
yeah. And then yeah, if he moves his rook, and then like what can he really do here? He can't even move his knight. The only thing I could see is pawn up to f3 and or a king move, and a king move I think is
Yeah.
bad here.
You're still dominating the third rank.
Yeah, I was worried. What happens if he does take the open file, and then I take the pawn?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like here, and then you get some counterplay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you wouldn't give all these checks, but like, I feel like you'd still have a lot of.
Well, no, he could win the pawn there, no, because if he goes up,
It looks kind of drawish.
yeah, and then if I go up to f6 at some point, yeah. So I don't know. I didn't want to play that. I don't want to give him the file. But dang, yeah, I probably should have played knight to c2 instead in that one position because that
Yeah, in which
looks a
position?
lot better.
Uh,
Right
The
here,
dude was waving
any
in the
point
background.
any point here before he
c5.
moves his king to e2,
Yeah,
that would have been really nice.
yeah, I do.
Yeah,
like-
see, there's just a lot of threats everywhere that I like.
yeah, it is.
Can't
It's
really do
super
much.
cramped. It's very dangerous for you though. Like
Mm-hmm.
getting in this very tight spot. You
Oh
usually
wait,
don't
but,
want it to be blocked in like this by
yeah.
a bunch of pieces.
Oh wait, what happens? Yeah, what happens if king over to d2? I just realized.
You can just take the bishop.
Well, king d2.
Your
Yeah,
rook
your
isn't
rook's
hanging.
defended by the bishop.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You could take.
You could even
like,
you could either take the bishop or go knight a3.
ooh, this is kind of nasty though.
Yeah. Then the knight.
Right. So maybe don't take and go
Knight
here.
like that.
But still, you can.
Ooh.
No.
Knight d. Oh yeah, now you have the knight. You can bring your rook into the second rank. Like if he tries to attack your knight.
Yeah. Yeah. Not only that, if
Well, that's not
Yeah,
right.
you win the rook
you win a pawn.
and the rook. He goes rook a1, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's-
Yeah, and if he plays, what else? What else could white play here? Because
Yeah, because we're kind of playing like
Mhm.
white is being super reactive and not.
yeah, yeah. If I played, what is it, like knight a3 there, and then he brought his rook to b2, then I just sack and take on e3, and then I'd win the.
Could you play it? Could you play it out?
Double thing, bro.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I could play it out. Let me see. So here, and then if we did this, this is defended here,
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, he's
Just-
sacking.
yeah. So, oh man, but yeah, I think I
I wonder if
ended
there's
up.
something more resilient for white. I think white's position is just so cramped. It's hard to find good moves.
Oh, I forgot to put the eval. I'm just curious.
Yeah, we don't have to. Yeah, here it's Josh. I think we started looking at the eval at this
Yeah,
round
it's
because
the
we started
eval.
to think it was kind of drawish. Also, endgame.
I'm turning off the eval because my computer starts lagging.
And it's always better to analyze it at the
Yeah. I do hope I get black again for the last game, but we'll see. I think I've played one white, two black so far. So
Yeah, you probably do white.
You don't play the Purkis white?
no, I play d4.
You should low-key start playing the what is it called, the Queen's Indian or something. What is it when white plays the?
Oh yeah,
King's Indian attack?
the King's Indian is
It's like a modern.
yeah, but that's against
Queen's Indian is
d4 c4, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to pop off and like take a little break before the next round.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break. So I'll end the stream here, and then we'll restart it up. I'll keep an eye. I'll text you guys, and I'll keep an eye out on like how long these games are gonna go for, because sometimes they can go longer. So the next anticipated game is 2 p.m. your guys' time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll text you guys. I'll text you guys maybe like 15 minutes before so we can start setting up.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right.